So which one's worse? Calling somebody out for doing a genocide and being wrong about it, or doing a genocide? You'd think if people were trying to avoid doing genocide, they would be glad to have people call them out doing anything that they were doing that seemed like a genocide and avoid doing those things. You would think that they would be glad of the discussion, because the discussion about not having a genocide would help anybody not have a genocide if they're trying to not have a genocide. On the other hand, if they're trying to cover up the fact that they are trying to have a genocide, then they would get really upset about anybody calling them out for having a genocide. So while you don't want to call somebody out for having a genocide when they're not, you don't want to be the boy who cries wolf or do something that diminishes the power of calling out a genocide. You do want to call out a genocide if one's going on. You have to call out a genocide if one's going on, and it's just a simple matter of truth versus lies. If you're on the side of truth, you could be wrong about it and admit you're wrong later, but you can't admit you're wrong about a genocide later if you're committing a genocide. You will have further committed a genocide by then. So you really should listen to the people who are trying to call you out for committing a genocide so that you stop committing a genocide. If you're against genocide, then talking about it shouldn't be a problem. But if talking about it is a problem, then it's a pretty clear indicator that you're committing a genocide and trying to cover it up. This goes for Putin, Netanyahu, and Trump, Bolsonaro, and Modi, all who happen to be Putin's puppets. So if we just called them out, Facebook and Twitter as well, Zuckerberg and Elon Musk as well. So if we just call them out for their role in this and stop them appropriately, then we won't have any more genocide and evil in this world. But we must do that, and we must be wary of anybody who tells you you can't do that, because they're enabling